Hello. Yeah, so I've been wanting to play this again. Been talking about it. Too bad the game's gonna be along with the alerts now, so it's gonna be really annoying to hear them. I was still trying to grind for my cam double cam. And yes, I do run predominantly solo, but I do play with people. But no, I've just been feeling a weird PSO mood. My brother's been over and we've been talking a lot of the old games and stuff. So, here we are. I appreciate everybody. Sorry for the mic constantly going up and down in volume because I keep sliding the volume slider on my mic. But anyway. Interesting this riddle is. I'll make it normal because I think drops are hard, easy. I'm not sure if the drops significance of one person versus multiple. Non-classic character. Wait, hold on. Non-classic characters. What the does that mean? Also, my Discord shit shows up in game too. That's cool. PSO has connections to that. What does that mean? so weird. There we go. I have no idea what that meant. Yeah, they have PS2 drop styles. That's right. Anguish level? Okay. The hell? Why did it have to fuck up with my shit? Why did you do that? I really don't know what did that. Alright, now I got that obnoxious line. Very strange. Terrell's evil. About right. Okay. Just about right. Yeah, Dragon Slayer. Oh, good. Why is it in my party? Give me my red sword, thank you. Damn, man. I could barely hit with a full combo. Why? Buddy. I'll turn in a less. So I can actually farm. Base, the ultimate online is hard enough. But I think the drops are better. Hi, Be Here. Welcome, B. How are you, Be Here? Guys, please check out Be Here. He's a very good streamer. Be everywhere. Yes. I hope you're well, kicking ass. Please send love to Zero if you guys want some Yakuza. You don't have to check out my boring old fantasy game. That all I do is nothing. Yeah, the new shout-out clip player is probably gonna play clips that you probably thought never existed. Or don't remember. My other clip player just played the same shit. Yeah, see, there you go. You got a 9 clip out of me that I rarely see. What the hell? That ended quick. There you go. There you go. It's one of my random Final Fantasy 9 clips I never see. I like my old clips. Morning! How are ya? That was quick indeed, yeah. I was like, whoa, okay. I rarely get to see my clips. Ah, some Night Rain. I wonder if we're gonna get a clip of that. No. Oh no, some Pokemon Stadium. There you go. That's be Stadium too. How are you, Margin? From work not too long ago? Yeah, I woke up not too long ago. Set up this to play some classic PSO and relax. Sorry if you can't really hear it. The game is tied with it all, unfortunately. I really haven't streamed PC in a long time. Ancient clips. Yes. The new player, because my shit decided to... OBS decided to break and all my setup decided to fuck up. So I had to redo it all. And my Elgato went up in smoke. I got that taken care of, but yeah, a lot of shit went south. Yeah, a lot of my shit went south, so I had to bring back all my shit on the fly. Hey, there you go, 8's clip. Me versus the fucking weapon in Ultimisius Castle. There you go. Me getting destroyed. Ah! Yep, sounds about right. Sounds about right. I love how I'm playing Phantasy Star and we're getting the Final Fantasy clips. And those are clips I never see. Ancient Phantasy Star classic clips. Like, I've streamed all of those, but yet Final Fantasy just probably... I don't know where it ties from. I don't know if it's viewage or people's clips. I don't know how it pulls. But these are definitely clips that never get shown with my other player. Because that one seemed to stick with a niche. And I never play with the settings, so I don't touch anything. But I appreciate everybody being here. Send love to Zero for anyone who wants some Yakuza. Send love to my man Muffin Else Matters, who's doing... Well, he's apparently away, but he's playing Words or streaming. Words. They're hard. Playing away. Don't look like any game to me that isn't Words. My Overwatch or use the here. First time I see Pokemon. Yeah, it's rare that I get like an old clip like that. To me, usually you get soul. I get souls for you usually, or at least I used to. Or maybe some Elder Scrolls. Zero, I get a mix out of random games from some of that and Final Fantasy to his Yakuza stuff. Yours is, yeah, it's a mix of that. Pokemon's a random thing. Or that, or games I never heard of. Usually, yeah, it's your RPG or whatever little, action games like Yakuza here. Yeah, I saw a lot of Yakuza comes out of you. Giggity. Is it shout out day now? I mean, hell, you guys make my streams. I'll just shout out all you guys all day. There you go. And we got Assassin's Creed. And it's done. Okay. There you go. Yeah, if you like Assassin's Creed, there you go. And it's gone. If you guys like RPGs, Souls, Pokemon, among other things, please send Lali some love as well. Again, shout outing everybody. There you go. There's a shooter for you guys. Too bad you can't really hear it. I have to figure out lowering the game, but...
Oh, he shot me on the side! Heckin' rude!
I like the talking cat. That's so you. And it's staying too. So I think every second video gets chat. That's Tubbs. Nice name. Let me get an actual shout out for Zero though. I almost shouted it out. My friend. Oops. Wrong Zero. My other friend. Not my main. Not my in real life true friend. In personal, rather. I can't talk. In personal friend. There's an actual shout out followed by the main shout out. So you get like 2. Yeah, see, now that looks just stupid fun. Like a Tales of game. Hold on. I'm just comparing the combat, nothing else. I'm not comparing anything else. Like, when I say stuff are similar, it's usually just combat related. Like how I compare Stellar Blade to Sekiro. It's underrated and needs more. It looked fun. It looked similar to more Stellar Blade, just maybe not the parry system. Just the combat-based, speed-related combat. That's just how I compare games, because of the lack of my conversational skills. There's a lot of anime games, or games in general, I freaking just don't play because of my niche of gameplay. But they are fun to watch. Like, I'm not into Yakuza, but I enjoy Zero kicking the crap out of people. Or other people, like Tiffany plays it. That was a tutorial fight. It was perfect dodge combo kind of thing. Ah, I wouldn't have known. It looks so fluid regardless. To be fair, like, a lot of people play a lot more action-heavier games, and then I play stuff like this, which may not be fun for everybody to watch. Because I play kind of by myself, and with very limited people. Same with Souls. But, like, I just didn't... That's what my streams are, though. Just enjoyment. I appreciate you guys being here. That's what makes it... That's what makes the streams more. It makes me talk more. But I haven't played PSO in a while. My brother's over, who is my girlfriend's age. We grew up together, so we played a lot of retro, and he's taken back the Xbox original. His original. It actually was his. And PSO was a big predominance on that. But he watches a lot of retro stuff. PSO came up, and I was like, yes, I need to play this. This game is a private server, and it's alive. It is still very much alive. And its maintenance just ended. Anyone who cares. It may make your PC think it's a virus, but it's not, I assure you. There's 300 people at least or so on this. And the client is so helpful. You can customize like the settings in there. You can look at your drop charts and all that. There's a website for it up there on that. Has all the drop charts and IDs stuff, because each section ID determines what drops you get. So there's a calculator you can look up, and that's based on your name too. So every letter character determines something different. So uppercase matters and lowercase matters. That's why my name is specifically spelt the way it is. Even though it's just simple lowercase, I specifically put it in that to get an ID that was geared towards physical weapon drops or hunter weapon drops. Yeah. There's also a weapon that I'm going for, which is a weapon that I used to have on Xbox, which I still do, but it's a really fucking rare shit, and I found the base for him. It's actually what a lot of my my logos, I have badges, I think, that are based upon the weapons, because they start off as rare drops, and then I know it goes into weapon. That's what the icons are for. The bit badge, the your 8-month badge and stuff like that, Zeros. That ID. Not the same ID, but it's that system. That's what those IDs are. My current character's Orin. Like, you have yellow bows, Majin, and then Zero's purple. I have whittle. I am white. Yellow bows gives more money. It's kind of the lamest one. It gives drops too, but that's it. It doesn't have any specific. This drops more hunter, ranger, or whatever. It's just specifically drops more money. Purple num, I forget what it is. And Sato, the bot, aka my bot, in PSO, not my bot here, but yes, there was a Sato bot, which is now it's I don't know, it's a StreamLabs chat bot name, but it's not really customized well. I didn't know how to do coding or anything like that, but that's where that comes from too. It comes from the game. I named it after a mag that's in this game that looks like a cat. It's called Sato. It's a rare mag that I leveled myself. But the way I grind for the item, it's a rare monster I need to farm. It's a pain in the ass finding. It's under VR, and it's Tyrell's ego. There's also Towards the Future, which is a boss rush, which is nice. This is ultimate mode, so I'm about to get my ass handed to me. But this is the base form of my Lavis. The double cannon is what I'm aiming for, and I found this. You'll see those icons on my stream. They are part of my badge stuff. But we got a double saber that's usable by females only. That's what my weapon is. Hey. The guy that's electric shooting me, I need to find a rare form of it, which is the female. That's what drops what I need. Fucking Ragrappy. Get out of my face. Well, goodbye, Rip. Really annoying. You know that? God damn. Yeah, see, all the minor shit that bothers me is the items, too, on the floor. That's the worst part. And paralysis, which is temporary. Or shock. I can't move. I can't fucking move. The fucking insects are in my way. And they're really annoying. Are you fucking serious? I shot my gun, hello? Like, I was trying to shoot the gun, and it was like, no. knock me into the switch, please. Fucking bugs. Yeah, they're really a pain. You die. I can make them weaker though. Damn. My goodness. Ow. Oh, fuck. Jesus, guys. Alright, kill me then. I can't move. I thought the Photon Blast would have done more to the Rappies. And backed them and killed them, but no. Yeah, that can happen very easily. If the Rappies weren't hitting me, I would have been fine. Am I the greatest at PSO? No, I suck at it. I enjoy it, and I'm basic at it. And I just prefer to play alone. That's why I don't play MMOs. That way I don't gotta wait for people to get things. I can play and get things at my own pace and time. I don't have to worry about a guild of play without them bitching at me. Being able to do things. I'm not one for raids and things. But I want to be able to do them if I were to play games on my own. And so. PSO2 is too big scaled for my taste. And it gets boring If the combat was slowed down like this too, I don't like how fast-paced and just how you can hold it. The weapon drops are way too much. And it's just, I don't care. And then PSU is fun, but I didn't like all the additional abilities, the beast class. I didn't care for the way the game looked. But it's fun nonetheless. I enjoy it more than PSO2. But that's why I never really played it. Play on one player mode. Hold on. Just to make the drops more consistent, make the kills more consistent. I can do it on the higher difficulty, or, well, not single player mode. That just makes the game slightly harder. It scales for more people. And again, I always selected least populated ships just to, again, be aware. I'm not for that at all. I barely met people online. I'm surprised I wasn't going into Twitch thinking I was meeting people. That's why I rarely play with random people through my Twitch stream. I don't mean to do that, it's just I don't. I don't play a lot of games that are openly cooperative or versus at all, especially versus. I suck at those. I like doing story and a bit of exploration. I don't like repeating the same shit over and over. The only time I do that in is PSO, and even that I can't stick with it for long. Unless I start a new character. Because nobody wants to watch this. Nobody wants to watch me do one person. They'd rather me do single player online mode. But, eh. I can even show all the bosses off. But this is just a quicker way to fight the stupid Hilda bears and stuff. And through this grinding, I actually got my lab as well. It wasn't the Hilda bears I gave it to you, it was the grasshopper thing. But this has a rare monster that can potentially appear and has a higher guaranteed drop. Not quite, because I haven't seen a drop, but luckily not for me. Yeah, Dragon Slayer. I also just love how the weapons look. Here's my Lavis. The Saber right now. Next is I want all three variants as well as, just having every version of the weapon. It's powerful enough that it saps your own health. For one, there's 3 versions of it. It's a saber now, and then it turns into a dagger, and then a double blade, similar to this. That's not right. My red saber. Sword. Hello. That's a rare. Boing. Yeah, it's the grasshopper things that dropped my Lavis. Fucking mosquito just dropped a rare. Hello. Rag Rappies you gotta hit after they get up. It's really annoying. There's limits on materials. But yeah, these are my equipment. God Battle increases my speed. Oh yeah, this will make you stupid. Chocolate chip for the lurk. Yeah, that battle, that fucking God Battle, that shit makes you stupidly fast. That's your bank. This guy will tech your question marks. Certain weapons will have different attributes. If you don't want that, you can re-tech it to change up certain things, but otherwise it stays the same. That's a rare force weapon. It has a special. Names in yellow like this have a special. Steal 6% of my max TP from an enemy. So if I use it, I could regen. Sort of. It's not great. The lasagna. Lasagna. But thank you for the twerk and circle jerk and lurk and smirk and blurp. Chocolate chirp. Send love to Chocolate Chip if you like some Dead by Dick Light.
Alright, we'll say sure then. I'd love to get it on. Oh, that's what the 200.
I'm gonna get banned. Chocolate Chip stream's gonna get me banned. I'm old.
Oh.
Chocolate chip. Send out love to my man, the chocolate chip. He'll fuck your face, so be careful. If you like souls and goofy games and chocolate chips and things. They got an Anguito. They got a katana. Oh. Thank you. I'm just laying in bed. I appreciate you. I've been in a classic mood and I talking about PSO and stuff with Irving and my brother. So yeah. I'm wet. I don't need you. Wagging that tail. Now I gotta, hold on. Let me go to my other bank. Slash bank. I feel the same. I kind of want to play it, gentlemen. Yeah. Deposit. Dragon Slayer cross guard. Chocolate. Because these are my backup bank. My other bank. This is the storage bank for everyone, depending on if you're on a character you want to choose and pull from a different character. Well, different bank. Because they also have their own bank. But still, like, this is for everyone. So these are my overall weapons for a lot of characters that I don't need. Sonata from the 360 is not back. Damn, yeah, I hate that. I have history of finding the weapon like this back in the day. Man, there's a lot of history of when I first found some of these older weapons that I just don't use, but just have history. Yeah, the Musashi blades. They're the cover art for the original Xbox One versions of PSO. It's the green swords my logo's got. If you look at my logo, it's the green blades that he's holding. That's what these are. That's my logo's blades. I have the upgraded variants, but blue and green are my favorite colors, so I chose with those. But red is really cool. Yeah. Red. They have certain weapons upgrade. Just like how my Lavis cannon will turn into something different if I use an item on it, which I don't have that set item. There's also weapons of enemy body parts, so you'll see like Devil Saber's left arm, which I take to a guy specifically, and he turns it into a weapon for me. Bosses, that's a boss weapon. Stuff like that. Yeah, there's boss weapons like the Oga Flow's Dark Flow, which is an awesome sword. But I think you would love, there's the Yamato and the Asukas. They're the stronger versions of what I just showed you, but blue and red. Here's Yamato's, which, if you read the description, it's made of ice photon energy. And this is fire, with ultra high temperature photons, low temperature photons. I think that's pretty cool lore. But yeah. And these I never had. The Asukas are the third and strongest one, the rarest ones. I was so excited to have them. I don't use them, but I really like them. I can't wait to turn this, though, into a double-bladed weapon similar to this. That's like my final, I think it's sub-badge tier stuff. Or bit badge, I think, one of the two. Yeah. You got the shield of a Dill Saber. That's a body part armor. Body part armor. You got more mags. You got more Satos. That's where the name Sato came from. For my streams, that's what the Sato bot, but I don't use that anymore. But either way. That's my mag. It's a custom kitty mag. That's all my magic. Magic is annoying. When you're trying to max it out, you don't just level it, you bind it or buy it. I mean, it's old RPG way, but after a while it's like I need max spells or I just want them. Because it's annoying to have everything nearly maxed out and then just one that isn't. I mean, yeah. Anti doesn't go much higher. I think it's 7. But it's just like... So close. And on Xbox version, I could never get everything max 20 because anyone that's not a force goes up to 20. Everyone that's a force goes up to 30. And it's just like magic is OP as shit, just not for my character. Ooh, an HP material. I am full on HP. I'm max HP mats in me, eh? My head sucks a lot of it. Also, at one point, it doesn't really work, but the minigame in my bot for boss, the boss minigame was PSO related as well. But yeah, I know this is not the most exciting, but that's what I've been doing the last time I really played this, and that's how I got the Lavis several years ago. Now I just need some other fusion item. And I know it says part 1, but I'm just lazy trying to go back and forth on YouTube and figure out which episode this really is. It's like episode 1000 or something stupid. Because I've streamed pretty much 2 to 3 characters or more on PSO alone. Scope, my main, is level 178. Also, in this, they made it so you can't sell rares, because in the originals you could. Which I've done before. I love that it says what they drop now. See, with the private servers, it tells you their health. Now they updated it. Since it's still active, they're updating it further. It never said what it dropped before. And I go years without playing it. So the Sinesta is what I'm looking for, which is off the frickin' giant thing that's shocking me, but it's the rare variant of it. Which is, ow, blue. I didn't buy any, yeah, I didn't buy any souls. Legion. Majid level 30? Oh, that's a one-shot. Tau Rappy, that's a rare Rappy. 51 chance. That's pretty neat. That's gonna make me now notice it, which means now it's gonna be harder for me to find. Yeah, see, then you're fighting other drops like that. Photon drops and shit like that. Because I've gotten them to fucking appear and either they drop nothing or they've dropped photon drops. I've had one friend that I played with that got it on his fucking head because they have PSO2 drops enabled in this. Which everyone gets their own pool of. Oh, so not really. I was annoyed. But hey, I fucking got it what I needed. Which was this to begin with. Now I just need 2 more. Just so I can have this version, the other 2 versions, and all 3 of each. Just like I do with the Musashi Blades. Ah, Lavis. Lavis. I missed PSO. Oi! Always keep a gun handy. If you're not a ranger, always keep a gun handy. I can play as my ranger and fuck everything up in seconds. I have technically more output power with her, but range, they can't touch me much. I mean, technically, they barely can touch me now. Oh, well. God, it looks a lot better. I'll give you that. They did a lot of fantastic with this. This is the best PSO's ever looked. I still have it. Too. I would love to play it, and I tried. Dreamcast hurts my eyes. I still have it. The old ass motherfucker. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Version 2s, though. Pretty good condition here. Version 2 contained Ultimate. I originally never had version 2 early on, and I had to get it later. I realized I couldn't do any of the later Ultimate or level and beyond, whatever, level 80 and stuff like that. Then the GameCube and other ports just called them Episode 1 and 2, which is the same thing. Mortified. Blue Burst was its PC port, which contained Episode 4, which is something I never played until this private server. But I did play the earlier PAC port before Blue Burst, though. I remember cheating on that all the time. Ooh, you almost lost my fight. I love all of you. You guys are beautiful. Chocolate chips a hoe. Woohoo! Oh yeah, the fucking sound effects for the chat. Quick chat. Oh god, no. Me and my buddy Tom. Oh god, no. It all began with PSO, and then it went into Monster Hunter and any other game with simple chat. If he was here right now, he'd probably be doing it constant. That fucker. Ow. I didn't check for fucking shit. Whatever. See if I got. I've been meaning to get fluids, and I keep forgetting to get fluids. I need my fluids. And my souls. Well, I don't really need fluids, but I need souls. Even in this game, I need souls. And, hi. Hey, hey. Have a good rest. I'm off. I'm heading to bed. Have a good one, man. Take care, Martin.
What? Somebody clip that.
used to have charts for all the boosted boss rate or percent or rare monster rate or drop rate. I don't know what that is. I want to play them as well. Me and Irving have been long talking about adding those along with Borderlands and Souls and Left 4 Dead and among other things to our list of games. Monster Hunter included. I want to do that in Universe. I'm trying to figure out. I need to download Phantasy Star Clementine and get that working because that's the Phantasy Star Universe private server. Yes, they are. Phantasy Star, yes. They're Final Fantasy, but sci-fi. Much more sci-fi. Much more sci-fi. Let's rephrase. Yes. Yeah. They're a lot more sci-fi focused, while Final Fantasy is more fantasy focused. And or knights and stuff like that. Phantasy Star is more, yeah, it's more like dark monsters and traveling in space and mythical creature kind of thing. It still has that fantasy aspect, but it's more in space. Ish. Like, for instance, Dark Falls, the main predominant villain of this franchise, is like an ancient evil alien that is a ghost that basically needs a human host to inhabit, and whatever, yada yada. Like supernatural stuff and stuff like that. But like I love them. They're very good. All four of them. I have to beat 4 of them. The first 3 are fantastic. Turn-based games. 3 may throw you off by its graphical change, but I think it's one of the better ones because you actually go down like a lineage in your family. So the game has generational time skips. I like it a lot. I think it's fun. I think it's better than the first couple Final Fantasies because Phantasy Star actually has differences. Their stories are different. They're not the 3 or 4 same Final Phantasy Star games are not like Final Fantasy in terms of how they're the same until the 4th game. Like Phantasy Star at least are different. I will, however, warn you, the first game's dungeons are garbage. The same colored walls over. And there's hidden walls, and you won't know where you're going. So either you have a Switch and play it on that, because yes, they're on the Switch. Or you play with a guide like I did on the original before I played the Switch version. Because even with a walkthrough, with a literal typed up game fact map, that was impossible for me to follow. Somehow I did it. Sure. I don't know what JoJo is. Oh, the anime you mean? Like, I guess. I haven't watched it. Like, you'll play as one timeline and then they'll pass on or whatever, and the next generation you'll take over as someone of their lineage. I don't really remember it too much, but I just remember 3 had a generational lineage-based story with the next generation taking over at some point in the future. It's pretty interesting. I like the games a lot. I think they're fun. They're classic and they're just as hard as any other old RPG. In fact, I think they're harder than Final Fantasy Classic. Because some of the dungeons are absolute garbage. If people think Final Fantasy are bad, Phantasy Star's dungeons, some of them are pretty brutal. I'm gonna say, have fun. No, they are good. I'm not, like, trying to scare you. They are fantastic. They're just hard. Because after beating them the first couple times, I can blitz through Final Fantasy. Phantasy Star, I've only beaten twice, technically speaking, for the first game. And the second game I have not touched since I streamed them. And third and fourth I barely played. So, like, but they're fun games. I recommend them. Underrated if they weren't loved heavily, but they are definitely good. Good enough to merit a GBA remaster or porting, and then port it onto the Switch. Being lost? Hey, I don't mind being lost. I just hate it on stream because I know my sense of direction's bad, and you're gonna witness me walking the same shit and not remembering that I've been there. Trust me, I was amply lost in Final Fantasy after having been to places before. Phantasy Star is no exception. The worst thing for me is that I can't really see ahead. That makes it harder for me. My memory's that bad, but that's okay. Yep. I do that in Dark Souls. How do you think I got through Souls? I bumbled my way like an idiot. Why do you think it took me a month or months? Some people could probably beat that game in a few days at their first time. Mine took me months. Phantasy Star and Final Fantasy were no different. Even in the modern ones when I first played through the later ones. Because a lot of the ones, even on the PlayStation, were my first full time playing through them. I grew up with some of them, but I never really beat them. Like 7, 8, 9. 10 was really the only one. But like, I got lost in a lot of those. And they're not even anywhere near big. But yes, no, you will get lost. You will get confused. You may have to look shit up. I know I did. Hell, I was following it. The first dungeon. The first dungeon. They're all in the first game. All of the dungeons literally have one colored wall. It's gonna be whatever color wall that dungeon is. One dungeon's blue or whatever. One will be like yellow. But it's really, really annoying without the Switch port. Because the Switch port has a mini-map that catalogs where you're going and where chests and shit are. There's falls, there's traps, there's NPCs, there's shit in there that are important. 6 and 9 I knew. Barely knew. 6 is very good. 9 is also very good. 6 is probably my favorite of the older style Final Fantasy. Back when it was Square Enix. Or Squaresoft, not Square Enix. Squaresoft. So it's Earthbound to Phantasy. Kinda! Just not as random. There's random. Just not Earthbound random. Which, something else, that's a game I need to play. I don't know how bad Earthbound is, but I've seen it. It's an RPG like that. It's interesting, I'll give you that, but it's not that weird. Not that weird. I could tell you some interesting things, like a cat that needs a nut to grow wings. Yeah, that's a thing. MPSO. Play 0 first, got it. It's not that I need to, it's that it's an RPG and I hear enough about it. And NES is part of my childhood, I guess, with Smash Brothers. Not that I know anything of it. This is like... I visited Final Fantasy and all these other RPGs that I kind of grew up on, so I guess I should just give that a try. It's quirky enough and I might like it. Along with Earthbound. I'll have to... I seen that on there, yeah, Earthbound. Yeah, Mother. I would have loved classic Final Fantasy as a kid. Too bad we didn't get a lot of them. Legitimately, because I own the Famicom ports or versions of the classic Final Fantasy games that we never got, that we got later as other games or remasterings. So it's nice to have collections. I should get Earthbound too. Because, yeah, I have version 2 of PSO on Dreamcast, and I have Xbox and GameCube version somewhere, and I have the card version. I have episode 3 of PSO, which is a card-based I don't know if it's even an RPG. I think it's just card-based. I could be wrong on the RPG aspects, but it's a card-based battle combat system. I do like those kind of games, but I don't. As a kid, I was turned off by me not getting anywhere in it. So I do want to revisit that. Some card-based games are good. Some are just hit or miss. Physical. I have all the physical versions too, thanks to Video Game Monthly for Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9. So she saw how much I love 8. Yeah, I also have Legend of Dragoon physical. I had that for years though. I've had several copies. I've had my own and then a prior one, and then I have the PS3 digital version, as well as the PS4 5 digital version. The only RPG I don't have that I like is Parasite Eve. PS1. I need to get those. I don't have those physical. You got Legend of Dragoon digital? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I've had that physical and digital for years. I used to have a nice 4K set, and then it broke because it fell off my tower. Because my game tower decided to collapse, and my 4K disc set. It wasn't, like, perfect. It was from VGM, Video Game Monthly, so it had no cover or nothing in it. No booklet or anything. Third birthday. Third birthday I used to have. Those games, a lot of my PSP games went bye-bye. That was well back before I started really emulating on PSP, pirating it. Just not one. But yeah, I never had any of the Parasite Eves. I just downloaded them digitally. I really like Square's games. Well, some, a lot of the ones that I played, and not all of them necessarily. I think it's because Kingdom Hearts was a big childhood that a lot of Square Enix games was like, I want to play that, and that's really kind of how it is. It was my introduction to Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy X that really got me big into their games, that got me wanting to play older games of theirs, hence Parasite Eve. Hence third birthday when I got that, when I knew nothing of it. And everyone hated it. Because they lost licensing. And couldn't name it Parasite Eve anymore. And yet I put hours into that just to see Aya shower naked. Yep. That's a game they need to remaster. I wouldn't mind a remastering. Remakes tend to fucking ruin everything. It took me a while. Many years of trying and just never fully doing it until whenever I did it. Sometime after college. I was already moved out to PA by that point, so it was maybe like good half a decade ago. Into friends of story. Yeah, that's hot. I want it right now. I want to unlock Tiffany's shower scene. Murder. Everyone's a hoe. Especially chocolate chip. Mercer's not here, so I can't call him. But he is a hoe. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I found a photo drop. Yay. Not that I can really grab the weapon. Yeah, it's really easy. Hello. There's it. Oh, it straight up kills me now. Oh, it's a brown.
Dude. Ooh.
Doo-doo. Hey, someone found a red ring. Dark Falls. There you go. The infamous red ring of death. No. I've had the red ring 2 times, no, 3 times. 1 in PSO and twice on my Xbox.